If we were self-realized people, there would have been no problem. All kinds of selfishness, all kinds of limits we have put upon us, all kinds of conditioning and ego, which has been working our life and have been ruining us. We have to get over it. And once you get over it, you get united. Nobody has to tell you that you get united. You lose all misidentifications. Your misidentifications are that we belong to this country, we belong to this religion, we belong to that. You belong to nothing. You belong to the kingdom of God. That's what you have to achieve, and you should be one there. But if you like storytelling, there's no end to it. But you are wasting your time. The time is running short. I've been now here for the last, 20 years or so. I worked very hard. But what I find, that people don't realize what they're supposed to do. They like people who will just say something very simple, all right, it's a little entertainment. So the whole humanity has to understand that destiny of destruction is to be avoided. Complete destruction is to be avoided. And very simple is that you enter into the kingdom of God, which is very easy. You don't have to pay anything. Don't have to work out anything. You take your self-realization, and then at home you spend about 10 minutes meditating. Only your mind is all the time justifying your misbehavior. I call it misbehavior because it's against you. It's against God's wish. It's against humanity, and it will destroy all the human. All these misidentifications have to be dropped, and you have to know that we are all one. We are all one. We are all global. We are not separated by color, race, or religion, nation. No. We are all one, and that oneness should not be established by slogans or by shouting, but should be that oneness is to be felt within. It's not artificial. It has to be real, very real oneness, and that comes to you once you realize that you are part and parcel of the whole. Religions have brought you up to this point of awareness. Not for fighting, not for killing. Why? Why? Human beings have diverted themselves because of complete ignorance of righteousness, because of complete greed of oneself. Oneself, just yourself, or your family at the most, or your nation. Why do you want to delimit yourself? You are the spirit. Spirit is the ocean of knowledge, is the ocean of love, is the ocean of all blessings. So, we have to decide. Today I have to request you that there's not so much time left. We have to decide that we have to become the Spirit. That's all the religions have taught. But how to do it was not so much explained, and it didn't work out. Some of them did get it, but they were outcasted. Nobody listened to them. Even people killed them and tortured them, crucified them. But now, please, all of you, try to understand the value of your life. Why are you a human? Why are you created? What is the purpose behind it? Are we going to be driven by nonsensical ideas? Are we going to be finished by all sorts of dividing factors? No, no. We are all going to get our self-realization, and we are going to understand the value of our life. The problem is, you will get your realization in the sense the power within you will rise. It's very well organized. Actually, God is a great creator. How He has balanced and how it works out is remarkable. Every individual He has done it. With that happening is not sufficient. You enter into, say, a palace, and then you go round and see for yourself how beautiful you are. What beautiful things God has made for you. Then grow into it. Once you are grown into it, then you will realize what a great thing you are. The greatest gem, the greatest person, so loving. There have been some, they have become just statues. Nobody tries to understand what were they doing, how they were there.